You fucking two-face son of a bitch.
Huh?
You dirty bastard.
Who is this?
Fuck you, punk.
I'm having
You
these calls.
done got your ass whooped, motherfucker.
I'm having these calls traced, and it's a federal.
Call my goddamn number, I mean it.
Huh?
Wait, call my goddamn number, I mean it.
Is this that fellow Donna used to stay with over there in Andrews? That's who I'll send the cops to next.
I didn't call you.
Well, you know, unless Donna called here for you, and I wasn't aware of it, I have no idea what
You're a lying, no good nigger.
Well, thank the Lord that He sees nothing but our hearts, and
What?
for your soul. And I ask Lord Jesus Christ to just take over your life for you. And I reject Satan in the name of you. I hope you have a nice day.
Come on over here.
Huh?
The cops gonna whip your fucking ass harassing.
Huh?
Oh, shut up. Fucking two-face son of a bitch. You done got your ass whooped, motherfucker.
Who is this?
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, well, don't come
Won't
to
you
my
quick
house.
call my number, would you please?
Sir,
Won't you quick call my number, would you please?
would you tell me what your number is?
Quick call my goddamn number, I mean it.
I don't know what it is. If you'll give it to me, I'll make sure that I block your number from my phone so that nobody can call you from my phone and you can't call me. How about that?
I don't want nothing from you. Quick call me.
I haven't called you. I don't know who you are.
You're a lying, no good nigger.
I really don't. Sorry.
You're a lying son of a bitch nigger.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
What could I help you with today?
Not a thing.
Do you
Why
have
are
a
you calling
problem?
my home at 11:18 in the evening?
I'm not
And
calling nobody.
Huh?
You call my number.
I did?
Well, this number here is on my caller ID.
Well, it must have been my neighbor lost her phone and she's come over and used it quite a bit. Or it may have been dialed by accident. I apologize.
646-7602.
Not me, honey.
I'm trying to find out.
Well, this is my number. And if it was called from here, it was an accident.
I have been called 15 times.
15 times?
Why are
From
you
this
calling me every
number?
3 minutes for?
From this number?
Why don't you get your brass balls and come up here, buddy?
Honey, I'm a lady to start with.
I'll bust your
And
head wide open if I could see you.
If somebody called you 15 times from this number, it must have been Donna Pope. Do you know her?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's who called you. I don't even know who you are. I don't know what your number is. I don't want your number. Donna was here. She stayed a few days and she called a lot of people.
Why are you calling me every 3 minutes for?
Who, me? I haven't called you at all. You've got the wrong person. Good night.
Why don't you hang up the phone?
Hello? Hi. Hi. Who is this? Who would you like to speak to, please? Is this that fellow Donna used to stay with over there in Andrews? No, but Donna is my neighbor. Donna Pope. Huh? Donna was here. She stayed a few days and she called a lot of people. Well, this is her neighbor. Who am I speaking to? It must have been Donna Pope. Yeah, who are you? Huh? Who are you? Honey, I'm a lady to start with. Yes, ma'am. Thank the Lord that He sees nothing but our hearts. And that the truth. And I ask Lord Jesus Christ to just take over your life for you. And I reject Satan. And then ask you, I hope you have a nice day. And you too, darling. And I reject Satan in the name of Jesus Christ and ask him to just put abundant blessings upon us all. Sir? I said, I'm a lady too. I said, I hope that Jesus will bless you too and help us to all have a holiday that's meaningful to the Lord. I'm having these calls traced. I didn't call you. 15 times? I haven't called you once. I don't even know who you are. You got the wrong person. Sir? Well, you know, unless Donna called here for you. Well, you don't have to trace it. Donna lives right through the woods from me, and she'll come over here and use my phone when I'm not at home. And I've already told her that I'm not having people calling me up no more, cussing me out, because she called them over and over again in the middle of the night when she was drunk. Because I have nothing to do with that. Well, that's who called you. Well, I'm sorry. My name is Julie Williams, and this is my telephone, and Donna does not live here. But she is my neighbor, and she will come over when I'm not here, or sometimes when I am here, she'll ask me if she can use the phone, but I don't know what she's doing in there on the phone. Didn't know that she was harassing anybody, and I apologize. And if you will tell me your name, I'll tell her to make sure she never calls you from this number again. Well, it must have been my neighbor lost her phone and she's come over and used it quite a bit. Or it may have been dialed by accident. I apologize. Oh, no, that's all right. It wasn't dialed by accident. She was calling, you know, Lord only knows why. You know how Donna is when she starts to drinking. Well, this is my number. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 1118. Well, I don't even know your number. I don't have caller ID, and I won't call you. Thank the Lord that He sees nothing but our hearts. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? That's what I'll send the cops to next. Loves us. You know, I think of how I love my son. And to think that God could love me unconditionally and as His child is just so miraculous to me. Well, you know, unless Donna called here for you. She's never called there for me because I don't know who you are. Yeah, well. I mean, I've never been to your house. I don't know why, who called my house from your number. But it wasn't me. 15 like times? I don't even know who you are. 15 times? I'm sorry, but I had nothing to do with it. Who is that? Who am I? Huh? Who am I? I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry. Sir? I said, I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question? Well, you know, unless Donna called here for you. Well, I can't imagine why Donna would call there for me. But you tell me what your number is. My number's the number you just dialed. Now, why anyone would use your phone to call my number, I have no idea. Not what aware of it? No, sir. No, ma'am. I haven't called you. I don't know who you are. Yes, I know you don't. And well, this is my number. Well, I'm very sorry. I will speak to her and say that a lady called me and was fussing, and for her not to call you back, but I still don't know who you are. So if you want to give me your first name and not your last name, I'll just tell her, Josephine or Mary or, Sally or whoever you are says that you have been harassing her from my telephone, and I will tell her that she is not allowed to do that again.
Donna Pope.
Right.
Donna was here. She stayed a few days, and she called a lot of people.
Right. So her name's actually Donna Fenters.
Well, that's who called you.
Ma'am?
I don't know what it is. If you give it to me, I'll make sure that I block your number from my phone so that nobody can call you from my phone and you can't call me. How about that?
That'll be fine.
That's what I'll send the cops to next.
That's fine. My number's... Put a block on it.
Yeah, well.
And I apologize, that this happened, but I had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry.
Thank the Lord that He sees nothing but our hearts.
Thank God.
And I ask Lord Jesus Christ to just take over your life for you. And I reject Satan. And then ask you, I hope you have a nice day.
Thank you, darling, and you too.
Good night.
God bless you. Jesus loves us all.
Good night.
Hello? Hello? Hey. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, well.
Huh? Yes, yes, ma'am.
Who is that? Who is that?
Who am I speaking to? Who would you care to speak to, darling?
Donna Pope.
Okay, well, she doesn't live here. Well, I can't imagine why Donna would call there for me. Call from my house to you? You know how Donna is when she starts to drink. Well, honey, let me tell you a little secret. I found out Donna called one woman 14 times. Yeah, and my number. Donna asked me could she use my phone to take care of business, right? I had no idea, because, I give people their privacy. I don't sit there and listen on your telephone conversation. Come in, Duchess. Come on, baby. And, but, she abused that, but she disrespected me in a lot of other ways. And if she disrespected you from my home, I don't know who you are, but I can only apologize.
Well, thank the Lord that He sees nothing but our hearts.
Yeah, who is this? My name is Julie Williams. You can't be Julie Williams. My name is Julie Williams. My name is Julie Williams, and this is my telephone, and Donna does not live here, but she is my neighbor, and she will come over when I'm not here, or sometimes when I am here, she'll ask me if she can use the phone, but I don't know what she's doing in there on the phone. Didn't know that she was harassing anybody. And I apologize. And if you will tell me your name, I'll tell her to make sure she never calls you from this number again. I think that's against federal regulations to take someone without their consent. I suggest you delete that. Yeah, isn't that wonderful?